Hello, food fans! Today we're going to make something that's relatively easy to prepare, and we're going to enhance it a bit. What I'm going to do is cook a Hungry Man meal. I like the Hungry Man meals, and this is my favorite. This is a boneless chicken sandwich, so you don't have to worry about the kids getting a bone stuck somewhere where it shouldn't be. But boneless chicken dinner, and it was on sale. I think it was $2.69 for the frozen meal, but I'm going to add some enhancements to that meal. By the way, in addition to the chicken, it also has a brownie for dessert and some vegetables and potatoes. And what I'm going to add for dessert, I will add some secret ingredients to what I'm going to add, but first of all, I'll show you what I'm going to add. This is a package of pudding. This is about a 3.5 ounce or three and a quarter ounce, 3.4 ounces, so about 3.5 ounces of pudding mix. Add 2 cups of milk to that, and it'll be cold milk, and I'm going to use non-fat milk, and then just stir for a while. And it says it's instant pudding. It's not really instant because best way to serve it is keep it in the refrigerator for about a half hour, 45 minutes. So I will prepare this first, get it ready. I'll show you how I prepare it, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator for a while, and then I'll cook the meal. The meal actually cooks in the microwave in under 10 minutes, so it doesn't take too long. And you could use just a pudding cup. These cost about 99 cents for a package of 4, so about 25 cents each. But I'm going to add some secret ingredients to the pudding that I'm going to prepare right now. And I guess we should get started, shouldn't we? And there we have 2 cups of cold milk, non-fat milk. And this is the envelope that was inside of the box. And inside the envelope is the contents, we hope. Maybe somebody put $1 million in there. And I'm going to dump that into the milk. I dump the contents, and I can tell you most of the contents, this is vanilla flavored, but it's actually artificial vanilla. Most of the content of this package is sugar. So that's got to be good for you, doesn't it? Now you start stirring, and you really, really, really want to stir this for a good long time and get it all mixed up. And all we're going to do for the pudding part, after we stir it, we'll put it in the refrigerator. I won't put any of the secret ingredients in until it's been in the refrigerator for a while. And you notice I'm stirring with counterclockwise intensity. Then I go clockwise all of a sudden. And that fooled all the little molecules that are floating around in the milk. They're saying, what's going on? I thought we were going in the other direction, but now they are beginning to become more thickened with a pudding feel to it. So I'll keep stirring, and then we'll come back when it's all stirred up. And it is completely stirred up, stirred for a couple, 3 minutes maybe. And now I'm going to put it into the refrigerator and just let it get colder and thicker. And then after about probably a half hour or 45 minutes or so, I'll cook the meal, and then we'll get to the dessert eventually, and we'll put some secret ingredients in there. So we will be back when this has become colder. Now there is the Hungry Man meal. I'm going to open it, and if you're a hungry woman, just pull the blinds down and nobody is going to know. And this is what it looks like when it comes out of the freezer. And what I shall do right now, get rid of the box over here, and I'm going to get my stabbing device and stab little holes in the corn and slice this cover. This is a clear plastic cover. Take it off over the brownie, and I leave it attached and hope that it doesn't come back down, and stab some holes in here. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes, then I'm going to remove the brownie. The instructions say to remove the brownie with a fork, which of course I will not do. And I will then also, after 4.5 minutes of cooking in the microwave, the potatoes will still be cold. So I'll stir them, chop them up, and put it back in for 2 more minutes, and then this meal will be ready to begin. This is cooked for 4.5 minutes in the microwave. Remove this cover. The plate doesn't really get that hot, but still always be careful with anything out of the microwave. The food will be hot, except for the potatoes, which will be like solid ice. And just chop them up a little bit. And when I put it back in the microwave for 2 minutes, the potatoes will be warm. I'm going to turn this over and turn this over just for the heck of it, and that'll help it heat all the way through very well. And it said to remove the brownie with a fork. So what I'm going to do naturally is remove it with a spoon, and it won't all come out nice and even. This little, I gotta get out of the way, but it will come out nicely like a brownie. And I'm going to put it into a little whipped topping container. I'll get the rest of the brownie remnants here and put it over there temporarily. I'm not going to eat the dessert yet. In fact, it's going to have some friends join it when I get ready to eat the dessert. And I get to lick the spoon, so that is good. Now I'll put this back in the microwave for 2 more minutes. Here is the meal out of the microwave after 2 more minutes. The dish is a little bit warm, and the mashed potatoes are very much like mashed potatoes. Everything is cooked very nicely. It's ready to eat. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with the brownie, so that you won't have to sit around waiting for me to eat all the food. Reach to the refrigerator, grab the pudding, open this, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a couple of secret ingredients here to the pudding, wherever I got it. I've got here some raisins, a little bit of raisins there. I'm going to put a little bit more raisins there. My package of raisins, and just put about a handful of raisins in there, because I can add raisins over the next few days as I eat pudding for dessert for 4 days or so. So there's some raisins, and I'm going to put, did you guess the other secret ingredient? Chocolate chips. Put some chocolate chips in there. That'll be pretty good. And of course I still have to eat the chicken, the potatoes, the corn before I get this. But now what I have, real easy to make that, right? The pudding, I just mixed it with some milk. And now what I'm going to do is take my other spoon, since I got spoons all over the place here, and just stir that down just a little tiny bit, not too much, because what's going to happen is I'm going to place the brownie into the pudding. I think we'll do it in a formal manner here, the proper way. There we go. That's how you place a brownie into the pudding. And push him down under. And now that will be a great dessert, sort of a combination, like almost like bread pudding with chocolate added. And you could add a banana, slice up a banana there if you want to, but that will be my dessert after I finish the chicken. And it is a very tasty meal. Hungry Man meals are pretty good. I'm sure other brands of frozen meals are good also, but this happens to be my favorite. And I thank you for watching.